Hello once again. Welcome to our channel. If you are a nurse in Nigeria or Africa and you want to work in UK, keep watching. I'm going to explain something to you. Now, it's obvious that to get a job from Africa or international or to be precisely Nigeria is very difficult. But let me tell you, another way around, you can show that you are serious. Sometimes you don't need to sit down and wait until the opportunity comes to you. Sometimes you have to make a move, show some seriousness. Now, what am I saying? Have you heard about self-sponsorship? If you are interested, keep watching, all right? Make sure you subscribe to this channel, okay? So that you get more information like this. Couple of some months and years back, a lot of people have been chatting me, asking me, can you tell us about what it might take to sponsor myself to come to UK? And I said, remember, before you work in UK, you must get the appropriate visa. But in the meantime, if you have what it takes and you want to make a move, show the employer that you can do it, you want to make a move, okay? You go through the channel called self-sponsorship. Self-sponsorship goes like this. For those who want to become a registered nurse in UK, first, the requirements, you have to be ready because the process might take you some amount of money. Let me just put it that way. Now, what are the requirements? First, you must have done your English and your CBT. You know, English language is the first step or the last step, depending on the way you want to choose it. After getting your verification from National Midwifery Council Nigeria and also National Midwifery Council UK, the next thing you will do is to apply to write your CBT exam. CBT exam means computer-based test, okay? It's computerized. The question goes for nurses, anything nursing related, they will ask you based on nursing question, okay? You can check on their website or read about or you do your research on nursing. It's more of your nursing experience. So your nursing experience is what they will base on to ask you questions about that. Okay? Now let's go on this way. If you have passed your CBT and you have gotten your English, the only thing that remains for you now is to do your OSCE exam. OSCE exam is just like the one of practicals you do, more of talking and doing. Okay? If you say you are going to give a patient a medication, they watch you to give the medication, how you give it, what you're going to do before you give the medication. Okay, now continue watching. Let me tell you what it might take you. First, you need a visiting visa. A visiting visa will only guarantee you like to come into UK and do the exam and do your OSCE exam. Once you do your OSCE exam and pass, you now get your PIN and start telling the employer that you have UK PIN as a registered nurse. Then you still need to go back to your country when you get a job because it's from your own country. You will apply. From there, you apply for a work visa. You can't apply with a visiting visa as long as of today I know. Okay. If there's any changes, I will still let you know. But as long as visiting visa, you still need to go back and apply. And when you get the working visa, you come over to UK and continue. First, you need UK visiting visa to do your OSCE, and what it might take you is your international passport, the proof of residency, okay, then bank statement or pay slip where you are working back home, for example in Nigeria, okay, then letter of invitation. Now, letter of invitation, you have somebody already here. If you don't have, fine, you use your CBT and OSCE you have already booked. Okay, when you use your CBT result and the OSCE booking, the OSCE exam, you have already booked ahead of the exam. But mind you, like I said, if you are preparing for this, you have to start ahead. It's not that you have exam in the next 3 months. You just want everything to, no, you plan ahead. Give it time, because if they require additional documents, you will have time to meet up with your test. Though you can still do what? Change the date of your test. But read the policy of the center you have booked the OSCE, because different center with different policies in terms of cancellation. Okay, read their policy to know if you cancel between so and so days to the exam, or between so and so months to the exam, are you eligible to collect your money back? Okay, so we come to that later on. So now you need your international passport, your residency, bank statement or pay slip, employment letter, okay, then invitation letter and the proof of address. This is what you need that you're coming to UK to write your exam. Then account statements, okay, you also need account statements. Now if it's someone that is going to, like, if I'm in UK now and I'm inviting you to come to write OSCE in UK, these are documents I will provide to you to support your own visiting visa application. The first document I mentioned, those are the documents. Let me say it again: international passport, proof of residency, bank statement or pay slip, then letter of invitation, then proof of address. This will be coming from me if I'm in UK and inviting you to come over and to write your exam. Then what do you need? What you will need on your own and on your own side is this: account statement, okay, international passport, letter of employment or retirement letter, okay, then letter of intent to travel to UK, all right, then letter of supporting from your husband or your parents. Let me say it: if you are working where they are paying you 50,000, you know definitely if you present that statement and bring big account statement showing that you have big money with that explanation, it's a red flag, because they will question it. How do you have such amount of money? That is why you need letter of support from either your husband, your wife, or your parents. Don't make a visa application so complicated for yourself. It is simple and normal. Will I say common sense will tell you that I'm not trying to say you don't have it, but how will I explain this to these people? It is even better for you to give them documents, the one they asked and the one they didn't ask you, to explain yourself more better. They will look into it and cross-check, but don't go and shoot yourself. Don't go and cause commotion, because there are some documents you will bring. It calls for questioning more and more. Okay, be careful when you are doing that. Now, picture of your family. This is very, very important. Picture of your family, because they want to see a tie. You have a tie, a strong tie in your own country, so that when you finish that exam, you are going back to your country, right? Fine. How to do this is upload a picture of your family. If you are married, show, starting from court marriage, traditional marriage, or you and your wife consistently. You know, when you bring a 5-year-old picture, 2-year-old picture, and a year picture, they will know that this is the trend. They know that, oh, you guys are too young, this and this one, and the other side it's different, and the other side you guys are more mature. That means they know that these are really you. Then what people will say, if they are not married, yeah, sure. If you are not married, what you will do, you still bring the picture of your family. Okay, bring the proof of your OSCE booking, then proof of your CBT and IELTS exam, that is the English exam you have done, then proof where to stay if no one is inviting you. Because I know someone might be like, if no one is inviting me, what will I do? If no one is inviting you, what you will do is simple: book a hotel. You might pay, some hotel might ask you to pay, some might say deposit to show that you have already booked for that hotel. you use it. You can even as well pay if your visa and you read the policy of refund before you make the payment, because if your visa is not granted, some of the hotel may not accept a request if you are cancelling or if you request for refund. So read their policy to know if it's accepted before you go ahead. Okay, so these are the major things you need. Then from there you move on. Okay, if you need any help, click on the button subscribe first, then drop your comment on the comment section. I will get back to you and answer you. Remember, you need someone to invite you. If you don't have anybody to invite you, what will you do? You use your OSCE exam you have already booked, accommodation, okay, your CBT and the English exam you have already passed as your supporting document. Your international passport is required. Okay, with this you now go to the UK Gov, okay, gov.uk and apply, www.gov.uk, and make your application. Select visiting, and you see other requirements and every other thing that is needed. Follow it and be careful. If you need help, like I said, drop a comment on the section. Guys, with this, once you pass, I'm not guaranteeing you, but many people I know that passed through this route, they passed their exam, got their PIN, got a job, went back and applied for employment, that is a working visa, and they got it and they move on. Okay, so guys, if you need help, drop your comments. Don't forget to do what? Don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, see you next time in the next video. Do you want to know about the next video I'm going to drop? Stay tuned. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.